You know, they say what goes around comes around. Those words you most know. But the underlying meaning is your energy is like a beacon. It's like a beacon. It attracts the same vibration to you. So if you're negative, guess what? Misery loves company. If you're sad, welcome in those tears and drama and the woe is me. But if you're happy-go-lucky, then that is what surrounds your energy field. In that positive field, you become impenetrable. You become impenetrable by negative people and their words or their energy. You become fearless to whomever doubts your dreams or your balance. When you are solid, that negative energy runs off you like water to a duck's feathers. Or it will reflect itself back at the source, showing their self in a mirror, the mirror of self-reflection. So we get lucky. You know, day after day we skate by. It's because it's a schedule, and our brains are wired in the way that nothing can or will go wrong. The way that says, if I set my alarm at this time, then I know that I can get everything done and be to work on time. And guess what? That'll work. It'll work time after time. We create our lives. We write the script, and we are the author and editor of and publisher of our book. I'm sure the years, the months, the days, the hours, and the minutes go by, and you never have an issue with your schedule, you know? That's until one day someone approaches you and says, hey, what happens if you run into an emergency situation? You know, what happens if something breaks? Then what? Guess that someone's now me. Sorry. But it's a legit question, you know? Think about it. You can thank that person for putting that thought in the back of your head. Because now, whether or not you're saying it out loud or consciously thinking it, that tiny little question that someone so innocently asked you manifested in the back of your memory bank subconsciously. Starts like a sprinkle of rain, and then it turns into a tropical hurricane, destroying all positive thoughts you ever had the day for that day or the week before. One that is now begging or craving for something negative to happen. When and how big is based solely off your thoughts and fears. We must learn to control. We must actually listen and understand our thoughts. We must see and remotely destroy our thoughts that are negative before they take any physical form in life or they impose any mental simulation causing new fears and new worries. Do you see the point of the story thus far? We as humans have such an energy to us, a charge that we are actually electrically and magnetically drawn to whatever or whomever we think about. Energy's all around us. It's like the spring pollen or the morning dew. The energy, good or bad, it puts a blanket over you. So thank your friend or me for asking that question. Or better yet, thank yourself for not understanding. Take a little time to yourself, you know. It allows you to be able to fully understand that your thoughts become your reality. I'm sure you always don't remember the good thoughts that you manifested, but I'm sure you always remember the bad ones. That's because when you remember the bad ones, that's because you got in trouble, you got disciplined, you got grounded, yelled at, or better yet, a bar of soap in the mouth. At the point you actually got caught, I'm sure these words came out of your mouth. I knew I was going to get caught. That is because your thoughts, your mind, was so much on the fear of getting caught that you actually brought your thought to reality. So think positive. Speak positive. Start to listen to people's words and decide whether or not they will impact you in a positive way or they will have the opposite reaction. You will know these words when they are spoken because the positive ones make us feel good. The negative words, they aren't our normal mindset, so they begin to burrow in and set roots if we let it. That is why it's time. You know, it's extremely important to take 10 minutes before bed. You know, you can do more, but 10 minutes to sort through your short-term memory bank, unfold the day, and begin to see the fails, learn from them. See the negativity that was around you and erase it before it beds in. Do this all with the ambition of succeeding tomorrow. Think about your goals you have planned. Did you accomplish them? If not, how can we implement them tomorrow? Did we remain calm in our state of minds when the challenge arrived? Did we advise wisely when asked? Did we listen without judgment? Were we that friend to somebody when we were called upon? It is essential to make the internal repairs and clean out unwanted energy. It is also of extreme importance to give yourself that time in the morning to also meditate. The morning meditation is to give thanks for another day of life. Be happy you're alive. Set a goal for that day. You know, it's to get in tune with your higher self, your highest self. There's actually a small 20 or so minute window. Your consciousness and your subconscious are closely aligned. Why meditate, you ask? It's because meditation, or how I like to put it, talking to your higher self, your God, your body, your soul, spirit, it's imperative for any success to honor yourself first. You know, you have to honor yourself first thing in the morning and the last thing before bed. I usually start with my emotions and fears, you know, the base. I either nurture the fears and pains, worries, until they can't take my love anymore and they just leave me alone. Or I write them out while being aware of their presence. When and if they show their face, I will battle them head on. After that, I'll go upstairs, I'll work on my ego. You know, how will I not let negativity impact me today moving forward? How will I respond to people in a way that is educational and positive without looking like a know-it-all or a person who's lost their mind? Finally, I will set personal goals, family goals, career and public goals. I will tell myself I must offer my assistance to whoever asks, or just help without being asked. Maintenance and repairs are never done in life without being aware of our own self-issues first. No one is perfect, and self-mastery never ends. Life is all about ascension and forgiveness. Life is about being love. It's about being a friend to a stranger. It's about caring and nurturing ourselves. It's about the planet and all its inhabitants, big or small. All life is essential for our survival, as we are all connected. If we bleed, Earth bleeds. Life is all about offering service and love. It's about being your best self. That is truly what life is about. We need to be our very own special home inspectors. That is the key to keeping the home strong and the foundation and roof solid. Keep it warm and healthy. Keep it alive and inviting. Keep it light and orderly. Keeping the spirit alive is a job. It does require attention. It will return the gesture if you make the effort. Life wasn't meant to be hard. We create the reality in which we live. We create our health, our wealth from the words we say and how strong our foundation we stand on is. Life is easy if you remain in the mindset that was intended for survival. Stay optimistic, stay positive, show love, embrace love, respect one's opinion, belief in the system. Just be kind. Be kind in all its meaning of kindness. It's a language the blind can see and the deaf can hear. Those people who are happy are kind. Be one of a kind, meaning surround yourself with who you want to influence you. Be unique and perfect in your own perfections. Such an energy is an energy that spreads like wildfire in the darkness. Kind means being sympathetic, helpful, gentle-natured, and loving. Kind means offering the shirt off your back. Kind means offering assistance to your enemies. Kind means living in your light, your higher self. Kindness is the final transition to being your very own saint. So now you're probably sitting here thinking, how do I fit that into my schedule? That's just the whole point, folks. Get rid of the schedule. See how being your best self is all you need to do to get through your day, and the universe will give you all you need. Believe.